Hi everyone. Hope you are doing very well. This is your friend First Pen. I'm a web and mobile developer based in New York City. Welcome to my video series Code Share React and React Native video 1.3. The agenda for today is React app. We're going to create data to break to the backend, and we'll be focusing on this add message component. And you may ask how much of the code will be shareable with the React Native app. I would say a high percentage of the code will be shareable. And let's find out. So this is where we left off from video 1.2. And we were able to render these messages from backend. And now what we're going to do is to key in username and the message body and click the submit button and to write the message data to this backend at Heroku. So let's get started. So this is the code from last time, list message component. We're going to work on add message. So again, we need to, it's all about sharing code. So from list message, we import API manager to add messages. And so this constructor is also, we can reuse. And below this, we'll have a couple of functions that we bind. That is this dot input date equals to this dot input update dot bind this. And we will have another function. It's called handle submit. Handle submit function. Copy. And we will create these functions. And there's also the input update. Copy. Don't forget, put into event. Okay. So const target equals to event dot target. Const name equals to target name. Const value equals to target dot value. And then we set state. Name value. So under here we can simply console log input update plus JSON stringify this state. And this we need to change to user and message body. Save. And in the UI section, we also need to say value equals to this state user. And in the lower box, we need to say this state message body. And on change equals to this input update. And in the lower box for the message body, it will be the same. Let's save this and go back to okay. So the API manager is complaining. Like we can just temporarily here. Be this. Okay, so let's say looks like it works when the input is updated and the console log can capture it, meaning what we key in, the text will be working. So in here, now we can do the API manager section for handle submit. So in here, we'll have event.prevent default. And also the API manager section, all of these are, again, shareable. Add message. But we need to be very careful. We are no longer get, we are posting. Now should be this dot state. I just want to do this. And we don't need this. Console log component JSON. This should be response. But the problem here is we in the API manager, the utils class, we don't have the post method yet, so we need to update it. So we go back to utils API manager. We need to have the post method. This is very important. It has to be post. And this also has to be post. Post. So post endpoint params callback super agent post endpoint. Instead of query, we do send, and this is params. Set accept application JSON. That's fine. And so let's go back to our code. We should have what we need here, but maybe a couple of things, because in the form here we should say on submit equals to the function that we just created, which is handle submit. This dot handle submit, and in here I just want to put a class name equals to offset to maybe text right. Okay, let's save this and let's see if it's working. So just say Alice, say hi, expect console submit. Console log works, and hey Alice, this message is created to the backend. We can prove this by make this API call. The REST API here in the Heroku backend says user Alice, hey, it's working. So, but there is one problem here. You see, after we say forest, yes, we should, when we click the submit button, we expect to see the message not just created, saved to the backend, but also we expect it to be rendered at the same time. But actually, it is submit, it's created, but we need to refresh to see this message. So that's a problem. So we're going to fix this problem by using Redux. In our next video, 1.4, the agenda will be React app, create data to backend with Redux. So stay tuned. See you guys soon. Bye.